What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another match here on TCG University for the card game UniVersus. My name's Tam, and today we've got Gren versus Elena. This is a fun one. Gren has been on Tyler's mind for quite a long time now. As soon as the character got previewed, he was excited for it. And then we have Elena, who's playing a really interesting build, kind of like circumventing normal UniVersus protocols, and is kind of playing her own game. So as we jump into it, let me pull up Gren for all you good people. DLC cards. Well, let's look at our boy Gren. All right, so Gren. Gren is interesting. All right, Gren is a 6-hand size character who basically just says get a bunch of damage if you've got repeat foundations in your staging area, I believe. And then he also gets damage by removing the same type of card from your discard pile in order to give plus to your check, and so his check becomes very good, so he can play way later strings. Do I have it backwards? I will pull up the character on my end for real. Let's just read them. Check before name a card. You get +1 for each copy of your staging area into +1, and then remove a card from your discard pile. After you make a check, get +1 for each copy of the removed card in your staging area. Okay, so I think I was at least close. All right, he gets big, and he gets to find more bigger, longer strings because of playing 16 red-eye capsules. And then we've got Elena, which we will pull up her character card right here that says after your turn begins, you can build the top card of your deck face down, and then it gets speed and damage. So Elena in this deck profile is actually playing 50 attacks and 10 actions, because on at the start of all of her turns, she just takes the top card of her deck and builds it down, which basically means that she's just got forever foundation. She's building one every turn, and then she's trying to like swing as many attacks as possible. And so eventually she will be able to just play out her entire hand of attacks if you can't kill her. And then we have Gren. We're proxying Asimov Katarina as the main character for this deck on UFS Ultra. Great website. You should definitely check it out. Where we just play just really good stuff. Scarlet Meteors, Forbidden Moon sets, Novo Soleil, Hyperpomp, Dirty Bow, and just using our red-eye capsules, make them big, make them scary, play huge attack strings. I actually love this line right now because we can actually destroy... let's find the other DLC card. We can actually destroy
this foundation.
We were all comrades and build in a red-eye capsule, and then you could commit and lift up your we are all comrades.
Also passive.
Yeah, I think the card is fantastic, especially under these 3 symbols. Just commit, find a high block. Ooh, super, super good. And then if they were trying to like fatality any of your red-eye capsules away, you just stop them. You just say, who cares? Okay, so it looks like we've just got a... looks like we've got a failed block. So this is the one big issue when it comes to playing a deck like Elena, is if my opponent can draw any sort of gas, any sort of a string, Elena kind of doesn't have a way to find a way to defend herself. The only way that she can is with Punch and Judy, and the main reason the Punch and Judy's in there is for -12 speed, -12 damage, so I can actually block stuff. As long as I can do all my math on checking 3s, I should be fine. But with that said, this Elena deck is actually playing a bunch of 1 checks in it, 1s and 2s, because it's playing Hellfire Impalement.
No review.
Okay, so now we have 2 foundations plus Elena, and so now we can start actually like swinging some attacks and looking really good for it. Elena here is trying to figure out her hand. Oh, the last really cool card in Elena is this card right here. I have to find it in the myriad of...
I knew that was going to happen.
Nice. Good.
in the
No,
myriad of
I wanted to
cards.
fail it.
We have Pulse
Well, I
Flare,
mean, not
which
fail
says you can
it,
destroy
like,
all of your
barely
face downs
pass it.
for speed or damage for your EX or powerful cost. Not to mention Elena giving speed
I'll
and
use,
damage.
Hellfire.
It's like crazy strong. But on the board right now, we have a Hellfire Impalement coming down, which is just like a consistency builder. Like the best thing about it is it lets us try and find, what is that card? Flame Auras, one of my favorite cards in the entire game. And it looks like, yeah, we hit a draw 5 off of our Hellfire Impalement. Really good when you're playing only attacks. It has stun 1, but doesn't really do anything because of the Red Eye capsules and their interaction. Red Eye capsule says whenever it is committed
Elena.
or readied during the combat phase, this attack is +1 or -1 speed. And so
Pass.
with the Red Eye capsule, if you stun it, it's just -1 speed,
Pass.
right?
Yeah.
It's kind of, sorry, it kind of breaks even. My apologies. Air Tengu plus Hellfire. I was thinking about it. The issue is it's not ranged.
Pass.
So as long as you can find like good air support in J, I think it's an okay deck. Opt block with a Red Eye capsule.
5.
Just
Just on Gren.
5.
Remove Red Eye capsule to make it 8.
Can we do that on block?
Take
If so, that's really, really good.
Respond, play reversal.
Yep.
1 5. 3.
After you make a check, that check gets plus. Wowzers, that's super, super good.
Do I?
Opts to play the reversal. The reversal we're playing is Nouveau Soleil. This card's fantastic, especially in a deck that's playing Red Eye capsules, because you just ready your 2 Red Eye capsules and then give it plus 2 more speed, and then with Gren, it looks like it's gonna get 4 damage. There's gonna be a 9 damage reversal that's gonna commit one of Elena's really precious resources. It's really, really important that Elena has this has as many foundations or cards that she can commit to past checks, so she can continue on with her string. Even if we do get to draw the 5, we've got what, 9 in hand currently as a 5 hand size character. We just have to be able to play checks, right? We have to be able to play cards. And Nouveau Soleil committing one of the most important resources on our board, a little scary.
I'll pass.
I'll check a 4. Got it. I'll name Red Eye and get +4 damage.
Wow, +4 damage is nothing to sneeze at. I think one of the big things with Gren, I think Gren's actually going to be like a staple in the meta because of the fact of like us being able to play this Red Eye deck. I think you actually should play Red Eye capsule inside of Gren, just because of the fact that like checking a 4 for +4 damage on all your attacks, like if we build 2 more Red Eyes, we're in Scorpion territory, right?
3 speed.
Sure.
That's like really scary.
Pass my enhance.
So currently, Soleil is at a too high for 9, and I think at the moment, the main thing we have to do here is a funny thing about Red Eye. We'll probably rotate before Gren. Yeah, I definitely think so. Actually, I think Gren's going to be in the format for a long time. I wonder what the rotation period for these DLC cards are. That is interesting. So what has happened here is we have committed a foundation in order to save our character because we're hoping to be able to attack one more time. But the fact that we now have the big shot punch inside of our card pool does mean that all of our cards have +1 progressive difficulty because it's just how the mechanics of the game work. And so the only cards that we're allowed to play are, so either we pass or we have to play something really cheap. Opt to pass. I don't think that is a bad play. Just trying to keep your hand size where it is and wait for Gren to play out his turn. I think 2 years like the champ cards seems also fair, Scavenger.
Moonset on a 5.
Oof.
Got it.
Man, what an
First hand,
what an
so I'll
actual
add that
beating.
ready for
Um,
your hand.
Forbidden Moonset being a card that lifts foundations back up to your opponent's hands.
Pass.
It's
I
I think
will
this
shuffle
card's
forward.
probably going to be
Got it.
one of the main deciding factors. Like, because right now, if we just are we at 6 foundations
Pass.
with one,
I
2,
will
6? We could just use Kali Yuga and lift the Moonset, play it again, and then now
also
Elena,
say
the
green
hard
flag
work
for
that she's done of building is just gone.
Any responses?
No, that's not a good idea.
It's also 6, so I guess you can't really
Oh, well,
on a 6. 3. I'm just gonna respond. Make it a 6.
Dang, the power of Gren coming in. So we have 3
First
red eye
hand, I
capsules
will
in play.
Add
He
Moonset.
checks a 3 on a 6, and then just removes a red eye capsule,
You're in.
passes his check. I think this is insane. Is this ability twice per turn, or is it just whenever you want? Okay, it is twice per turn. Okay. I was nervous. I was like, what is happening? Even if you believe in the multiverse theory, Fidu, I don't believe that universe exists. I think that's like the one exception to the rule.
I'll pass.
I'll destroy this to build something up.
It's so interesting that we're not destroying the comrades. After the match, I will remind him that that is a play that he can do.
I'll pass.
I'll check a 4. Got it. Plus 4 damage.
I'll pass.
I want a powerful 4 twice. Union hands.
Turns out we are not, comrade.
No.
We will ship it 5 high for 12-17.
It's interesting that we opted not to block with the Flame Aura in hand. But maybe he knows that he has to block this last one? Yeah, because I guess the last one can get powerful, right?
On a 6. 5. 6.
Going back to
I'll
Moonset.
check a 4. Got it. Plus 4 damage.
Man. This just hits so hard. I love it. I actually really love decks like this. Like their entire goal, like Gren, excuse me. Their entire goal is just play lots of cool cards and then make them really, really meaty and matter.
What's your neck day? Just 'cause you're
So opponent's turn. Add this card to your momentum and discard all the cards from your card pool.
Okay. Got it.
What a cool
I
play.
just want to add that foundation back to your hand just to be mean.
So Unite has the cost of add this card to your momentum, : So now all he has to do
You're in.
is if he accidentally finds something like
will
Missile Launcher and can
Give
make
me
it
a better
land,
block.
Did I?
he
Oh,
will
no.
win.
So now I can hit a unite.
Dang. All right.
Didn't we have Flame Aura? I thought I saw a Flame Aura in hand. I must have misseen. All right, let's go to game 2. Okay, game 2.
I still get it, right?
Yes, because it's static.
Do I get it before I draw my hand? No, that's before the game.
Yeah, you do not, but you do get to like this is part of the reason like Elena's so good, right? Is so like even on turn,
Yeah.
we'll say
Look at
turn
this.
0, right? She gets to build in a foundation, and so now she's just ready to go. Hey, let's play an attack.
All right.
And checks a 6,
got me.
easy peasy. Wow, what a good
I don't
one.
know about that.
Comes in with a explosive brace. This card is a 3 high for 4, And its entire job is just to help us filter. Like, look, he got rid of a punch, and now he gets to draw 2 extra cards. Yeah, I think this is a totally fair play. And just smacks him before, grabs a free momentum. It's gonna attempt to play another attack here. Like, there's just no reason not to, because you're gonna be finding more attacks. You might just get lucky and find one of the other cards. I think you do play the explosive brace here because you could check a 4.
On a 2. On a 3.
Like, part of the way this deck wants to work, as Elena, is honestly just like roll the dice, lay out your hand. And so now we are totally live. Even if we check a 3, we can commit our 2 foundations, and be hunky dory.
Try this again.
All right, Hellfire coming in.
Check a 3. Beautiful.
That is the wrong one.
Yeah,
Can I read Red Eye Capsule?
absolutely, you can.
Does it affect my attacks?
Yes. It's +1 or -1 speed.
Alright. I'm going to start with the...
That's it.
We're gonna mill 10. There's 1, 2,
2.
draw
Wow,
2.
that's terrible.
It's not awful. The big thing about these Hellfire Impediments is the fact that they put cards in your discard pile, so that whenever you can, like next turn,
I'll pass.
this card is going to be very, very live. This card's going to be getting upwards of like plus 20 damage, which is like the main kill card of this deck, right? I mean, honestly, we might even be able to play him this turn,
I'm gonna
right?
discard draw.
Because, I mean, if we have one in hand, which I think we might have drawn, if we can play the Shogun Grab, it's going to get absolutely massive. Wow.
Nothing.
Ooh, that feels bad.
I'll pass.
1 damage.
I will pass.
I'll pass.
On a 7. 5, 6, 7. I'll take 4.
What is this? I
Don't.
keep planning to check 3s and it never happens.
What a hassle. All right. So it looks like we have another explosive
we'll use
brace
explosive
coming
brace
in.
first because whatever.
Fine by me.
Discard, draw
Always
2.
Jeff.
Pass.
Finding the missile launcher.
No!
Finding the missile launcher. Judy was a
He
really
stole my
good draw
dice,
too.
Tim.
Sorry. I'll pass.
Jeff's
I'll
yelling out
pass.
because he's got a really bad habit of stealing dice. It's funny.
Whoa.
Ups to not block. I mean, we're at half health. At this point, I think you could honestly just like throw a move, see if you find another one, right? If Gren doesn't kill him this turn, I think Elena's actually just got this in the bag. I actually don't know what
Set.
what
On a 5.
what Gren could
Got
do to stop him. This face down is a Forbidden Moon
I'll
set.
debuild the ready one. And
As TCGU, oh, my apologies, we only have 3 of this card. It's a very, very good card.
choose not to get on momentum. I'd rather be able to block stuff. You're in hands.
The debuild one's really rough, but it does look like we have 2 of that kill card in our hand. Oof. Depending on how many cards are inside of Elena's discard pile, it's possible that just if we could accidentally jam out 2 of those attacks, we just kill him. That's really cool.
Oh.
He's pulled up Moonset. That's funny.
Pass.
I'll check a 4 with Gren. Got it. Plus 3 damage.
Yeah, the deep build here is really, really rough on Elena. Honestly, we probably should have kept them away from each other in round 1, but, you know, you live and you learn.
I'll pass.
I will also pass. It is a 3 high for 9.
Yes, please go check on the cats. My my parents are out of town as well, and so we've been house sitting for them. I'll have to check on the cats after the show tonight, the podcast over on Patreon. We have 8. Yeah, my mom only has 1, so.
On a 3. On a 4.
Wow, these red eyes are really strong. We now have check of 4 for +5 damage.
On a 3.
That seems okay.
You may go.
That's really cute. Speaking of kittens, Jose, or anybody who was in the Discord last night, apparently something's up with Sam Tate's kittens, or Sam Tate's cat, and there is a GoFundMe happening to help pay for kitty bills. If anybody wants to donate to that, it got fully funded. Perfect. Somebody
I
can
don't
drop
know,
the
I
link
just
to
don't
that
think
in
this
the
deck makes a
in
lot
the
of
chat.
sense.
Please feel free.
I mean, like,
I'm sure anything to
you go first.
help him out, the better, you know.
It, like, works out. I think it's all right. I am debuilding you, so like that is like a huge, just like auto counter.
Honestly, I think
I
I
don't
think
know.
you just play the missile launcher and kill him.
You could do 17 probably.
That is
Thank you,
insane.
Cadian.
think
I
you can
appreciate it.
figure out.
Yeah, definitely go check out there. That's amazing.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
I think it actually just depends on how much momentum Elena has. Because if you play the missile launcher, it's got 6 base stats, 8 damage with Elena. So now all we have to find is 17 and then make it fast. Or, I like this line too. We play the Tech Sphere and copy the Shokin grab that's been removed. All of these are totally good, totally valid lines. And so now all we have to do is wait for
That's good for me,
Jeff to figure out which line he likes better.
If you can. If you dare.
If you were in the spot chat, would you rather play what would your line be? Would you go Tech Sphere, Missile Launcher, or Shokin Grab as your launch attack? Let me know.
I think this is the one.
Okay. Opts for the Missile Launcher, which I think is a totally... Ooh. We could pass it? What are you doing? We could have passed that.
It's not worth giving up Elena for that.
I think that was crazy, actually. I think you just jam it and then punches you to death. Elena's giving what? Max 2 speed, 2 damage? Man, I think that was actually like a blunder. He just said skip a turn. I just don't think he can afford that, especially whenever he's got 4 red eye capsules built.
Out of 5. You got it.
Yeah, this is the biggest skip a turn that
This one?
Elena could have had. But he adds Flame War to hand. Nutty.
I can't get double mana.
Let's see if we can find what that last
I'll
card is.
pass.
It looks
I'll
like
check
it
a 4.
is a beast
That's
summoning.
+5.
I'll pass.
Which is
I
cool.
will
Which is cool, but like, not wonderful.
also pass. It is a 3 high for 11. Nice. Any responses? It is a safe attack.
Okay,
Honestly.
makes the block happen.
5, 6. First in hand, so I'll
Dancing with yourself? I think we decided that playing UniVersus is slapping, right? Slapping with yourself?
get, I'll blow this up, build this. Yeah. Here it is.
Pass.
I will check a 4.
Hardcore backseat slaps going on. so
Uh,
so hardcore backseat slaps. I'm gonna turn this car around. That's what it's gonna be.
Oh, plus 4 damage.
This thing's gonna be massive. If we have the flame aura, now's the time to use it. We've used a bunch of
shit.
resources. We're not going to Disney anymore. We have Disney at home. Just attempt the block, get an extra checkout. I think that's totally fine. If Gren has one more orange card, it's probably over.
On a 4.
It appears not.
Got it.
Really giving him the extra turn. This is kind of Gren's game to lose, honestly. Is Lil playing SRK? No, but that'd be a good one. I feel like it'd be good in the build. Like, I don't know why stacking a 6 wouldn't be good. Right? Like, stack a 6 just, like, seems like a good play. I think this Elena build has a lot of stuff going for it when it comes to, like, how it is built. I don't think I'm in love with the numbers that exist in the deck.
How many cards are you?
3.
Coffee Samba on a 2. Interesting.
This is so frustrating.
Do you really want to check face?
Yes, I wanted to check bad there.
This might be the game because we load his hand up.
Yeah, I
And then
know. That's
multiple
why I
a
wanted to
million.
check bad
Oh,
there.
okay.
Like, I think we have a million foundation or million momentum in hand. We found double Judy. Ooh, these are getting through. At least this first one is for sure.
Yours.
I will.
I think we just punch and Judy this guy out and then
Pass.
multiple 3.
I'll give it words.
I will pass.
Stun 5.
Minus 4 speed.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. I
Make
don't
it.
care about this attack.
We'll do you, I guess, too.
Yours.
I'll pass.
I'll use Elena.
Yep.
For plus 2 speed.
Will
I guess I can pull up Coffee Samba,
I'll
right?
give it
I guess I could do
one
that, do my job.
I will pass.
So Coffee Samba, one of the scariest attacks that exist, because of the fact that it has multiple X. Normally in this situation, we would probably be using it as a closer,
On a 5. Got it.
so that we just close out
Do
the
this
match
for
with it.
2 speed.
Dang, that's really, really hurtful. Because not only does Gren have plus 4 to his check by removing a red eye from his discard pile, we've readied the red eyes in order to keep blocking, and then we're going to be committing one of Elena's resources. I think this actually, like this reversal, might be the thing that does Elena in, because now we have to use the punch and Judy's on defense
Check a 4.
as opposed to just using them on offense. At the same time, I think the line that I would have taken would have been the Shokin punch, and then just like loaded that
I'll
up
give
with
it
punch and
plus 5
Judy's,
damage.
make it a throw, have it have 1,000 damage,
Pass.
and be like, okay, on the half block, this might
If
kill
it's
you,
not completely blocked.
and then
Pass.
play the Coffee Samba,
I will
multiple it
also
out.
pass. Is a 3 high for a bunch. You got it.
Because now my turn's over. I just can't do anything now. Or the other option is just let it hit you, because we traded 2 resources for 1 resource of keeping Elena open. It is an interesting call. It's certainly a tough call, especially in the moment to make.
6.
I think the issue that Jeff's having is he's just not willing to lay his hand down on the table.
You got it.
You know
Um,
what happened to the multiple? We didn't play it,
check a 4.
and that's like my issue here, is we have all this momentum stored up,
Pass.
and we're just refusing to
Not
play it.
completely blocked.
Pass.
pass. It is a 3 low for 10.
Easy
Any
block.
responses?
But then all we have to do is play one more
Honestly.
attack.
5. 6. Check a 4. 4 plus 1 speed and plus 5 damage.
On the 3, it fails. Man,
Not completely.
what a bad break.
Pass.
Goes down to 1. One more orange card, and it's
Number
over.
5.
Respond.
Respond. 6, 7.
And there it is. There
Check a
is the
4.
match. Unless, of course, we have a Flame Aura.
I'll let him.
Flame Aura auto blocks here.
Pass.
That seems good. But I don't believe I see one in hand.
I'll pass. Is a 3 high for 6.
3, 4, 5. Ooh. And there it is. And there is the match. If you like this, guys, and you want to see more of UniVersus content, make sure that you like, share, subscribe the video and the channel. And if you like any of these decks, or you're interested in the game, make sure you share this out with your friends. We'd greatly appreciate it. As well as any other cool card game content that you want to see. Just check it out here on TCGU. So, from all of us here at TCGU, thank you much for watching, you guys, and stay learned.